Okay, so we have Shelby, and she's doing a 6th grade lesson.
All right, good morning, guys. How are we? So before we start class, I have a couple of questions just to see where you guys are at. Can someone tell me what the benefits of physical activity are? Yeah, Matt.
Makes your heart stronger.
Yeah, that's a great one. Anyone else? One more. Yes.
It makes you feel better.
Yes, I love it. So a few more. It's de-stressing. It helps with appearance. How great is that? You're going to have better sleep, which means more energy, which means you'll be awake for health class. What else? Oh, it's going to help you focus too. So when you have to take a test, you'll be focused and ready. That's great. So can anyone list just one or all of them, the 5 components of fitness? Yes, Rachel. Oh.
Muscle strength.
Okay, yeah, good. That's it. Anyone else?
Muscular endurance.
Yes, awesome, Matt.
Smart 6th graders.
Yep, you guys are so smart.
Running.
There we go.
Being a 6th grader.
That's a type of exercise for one of them, so that's a good job.
Coordination.
No.
Flexibility.
Yes, good. Matt, you're on a roll. Jake, you want to try?
I don't have any.
Okay, so our last one is body composition. So you guys did really good. So I'm going to do one last question. It's kind of tricky, so just kind of think about it before you answer, and please give it a shot. So why can the 4, besides body composition, help with physical activity? So give it a thought for a second.
Can you say it again?
Why can the 4 components of fitness, besides the body composition, because that's not going to help us with physical activity? Keegan, do you have an idea?
I'm still thinking.
Okay. You want me to come back?
Yes.
Okay. Rachel?
The more muscle you have, the stronger you are.
Yeah, I like that one. Becca, do you have an idea?
The more you can run, the better.
Yeah, that's a good one too. I like that. Jake, you want to try it?
I can run farther.
Yeah, I like that. Yes, indeed. So guys, these 4 components, I know there's 5 besides body composition, will help you with moves of physical activity. They're just different types, and we're going to learn the difference. So if you guys could actually get out a piece of paper and take some notes, I promise
Get it on the
this
back
will
of your
help
sheet.
you.
Just use the back of your paper.
This will help you for an activity that we're doing later with our phones. So just bear with me. Oh yeah, I have this. All right, so the 5 components of fitness. So body composition. So that's the amount of fat mass compared to lean mass, and including the bones and the organs. Right here is just different ways you can measure that. So why do you guys think it's important to know your body composition for health? Just an idea. Matt, you look like you want to answer.
Why is it important? Why is body composition important?
Yeah, why knowing your body composition is important?
Because you can work to have a better body composition from exercising.
Yes, I love it. That's a really good one. Does anyone else want to build off of that? So kind of like Matt said, if you know your body composition, you can take that information knowing that you're obese or overweight and know that you have a lifestyle decision to make from that. Do you want to get better or do you want to stay the same? That's up to you on that decision. Muscular endurance. So a muscle to be able to perform a movement over and over again without being fatigued. There's some examples right there. Remember those examples. Those might help you for later. So why do you think it's good to have muscular endurance?
So you can go for a longer period of time.
Yes, Keegan, exactly. You want to be able to have muscular endurance so you can do a physical activity longer and stronger and feel powerful and just feel better about it. Muscular strength. So that's just the amount of force a muscle produces when it does an activity. And right there, if you want to test it later on, you guys are more than welcome to go to the gym and do a push-up test. Up to you. So cardiovascular endurance. So the ability of the heart and lungs to work together to provide oxygen to the body during a workload. There's some more examples right there. You might want to take note of those examples, guys. So why do you think it's good to have cardiovascular endurance? Rachel, do you want to give it a shot?
So you can breathe?
Yeah, okay, yeah. Anyone else?
So you don't have a heart attack?
Yeah, exactly. We don't want any of those. Jake, you want to try?
So I can swim farther.
Yeah, you want to be like Michael Phelps?
Yes.
So same thing as earlier with muscular endurance. You want to have this so you can do your physical activity longer and it's easier to breathe, which means you're going to want to do it longer. That's great. So flexibility. The ability of each joint to move through a range of motion for a specific joint. So just being able to go like this, or if you get some of you to touch your toes. Now all of us can. That's a little difficult sometimes. So why do we think it's good to be flexible? Where's the benefit on being flexible?
So you don't pull a muscle.
Yeah, good.
So when you get old, you have a full range of motion.
Yep, I like that. Becca, anything?
So you can move.
Yeah. Rachel?
So you can move.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. You guys are so smart. You already know this stuff. I'm so impressed. So it really helps to prevent injury. It stretches that muscle to make it more easily done when performing a task. So there you go. So here are just some examples of how it's beneficial for you to work out and have great physical activity with the 5 fitness components. It can improve your health and mood. It can help with your appearance, like we said earlier. It can increase your muscle size. So you guys playing football over here, help out with that. Helps with sleep quality. And can even be a social event. Do you guys ever go to a fitness class with a friend? No? Keegan?
I do.
You do? What class do you go to?
Swim class.
Oh, swim class? So what?
Cardiovascular endurance helps with my swimming.
Oh, that's awesome. Do you guys know of any other benefits? Kind of like a review from what we talked about earlier. Matt?
Benefits of what?
Physical activity.
Makes you lift more weights.
Okay, yeah. Good one. Becca?
It can help you feel better.
Yeah, I like that one. Yes, Keegan.
It's fun. You can play outside.
It's fun, you can play outside. Yes, all great benefits of doing physical activity. All right, guys, so you can now get out your phone while I pass out this worksheet. Make sure we're just on our app today, the So Work It app or Swork It.
Swerk it.
Swork It.
Thank you.
I didn't get one.
Oh, you didn't get one? I'm sorry.
Matt did give me his.
That was so mean. Alright guys, so before we start, I need you to look up here, all eyes on me, so we know what we're doing when we open this app. So when you open your app, this is your home page, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Yeah, so we're going to hit custom workout, and then we're going to hit design a new workout. It is in the orange. Good job, guys. And so this just has a whole list of exercises for you guys to choose from. So on your worksheet, let me pull one, you're going to pick 2 exercises that match a component. So 2 exercises for flexibility, 2 exercises for cardiovascular endurance, which we'll consider agility on an app for this activity. So just go through, so 2 exercises with the component, but then explain why that exercise goes with that component. So just take a few minutes to do that. Great. Wow, that's awesome.
Which one was agility again?
Cardiovascular endurance. So extreme one. So it's a strength, so it's like so legs. Is it working muscles?
Leg muscle.
There you go. Just to make sure we're explaining why.
Which is about agility.
It is cardiovascular endurance. So that'll be your
So if you write down body outside, you know, does it tell you? Oh, I see. Okay. No, just look up.
It just didn't tell you.
Tell you what, that's your reasoning. You
Oh.
have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Can't give you everything.
Well, I thought it would tell you. It's 6th grade here.
No, but good question. The why part does not have to be extremely in-depth. I just need to see the effort on where you connected that exercise with that component.
You've been going about 13 minutes.
Okay. Two for each, so you
I did. I put 2 in each.
okay.
So,
Did you do the same thing?
Maybe that's what I thought we were supposed to do.
That's fine.
I think keep them.
It says create your own
Just-
workout. I'll copy.
Matt and Jake, since you are done, why don't you discuss with each other what you found? Becca, are you done? Huh? Rachel, why don't you come over here with Becca and discuss what you guys wrote down and everything?
I did a lot of the animal one.
Really? Why is that?
Because
they're
I like
fun?
animals.
Oh.
Like crab crawling for bunny hop butterflies.
Yeah, those sound fun, don't they? When you are done, you are welcome to join any group you want.
Thank you.
I picked lunges for spring, because it works your.
It's not this one.
Oh.
What did you
I do
think?
what I want.
Obviously.
Works your arms.
I also picked the point, it's strengthening because it strengthens and works your abdominal muscles.
Is that what 6 weeks?
I did
Excuse me,
inchworm.
the sixth
Is it
grader
also
failed
supposed
sixth grade
to
8
go
times, so that's what this one talks about.
You're one
For
tall six.
cardiovascular endurance, I did bunny hop. I like bunny hop.
I did bunny hop too.
Make sure
What does
we're
it- what
staying
did you
on
say?
topic over here,
I said
boys.
Yeah,
legs
so
on one
after
leg.
get
I said it works the lungs, that's cardiovascular.
Oh, that's true. That's true. It's true, Miss Shelby.
What's true?
Bunny hops works your lungs.
Might show up.
Does anyone wanna share what they wrote down? Jake, you look like you wanna share, go for it.
I put, for flexibility, I put ab stretch and arm circles. For cardiovascular endurance, I put bear crawl and chest jump. And for strength, I put burpees and crab crawl.
Good.
Why?
Can you explain your flexibility exercises? Why do they fit with that component?
Because when I stretch up like that, I can feel my tummy stretch a little bit.
Very good. So with your partner, we're gonna go back and we're gonna hit cancel up here at the very top. You're doing it. And then you're gonna hit the big old arrow up here. And then you and your partner have to go through 2 of the 3 exercises, or the topics. So right now, just hit agility, maybe. And you're gonna come down here, and you're gonna choose a custom length. So right here, and put it as 1 minute.
Begin.
And you and your partner need to go through a couple of those exercises and then switch to another component on the ab suite.
Find some space and get into position.
Find some space. Come on, guys. I mean it. Get up and get moving. This is how we're going to learn the different exercises to each component.
Wait, mine's not on here.
It's not. There you go.
Done. Begin right
I
now.
should have picked a different one.
Go, Keegan! Yes, I love it.
5 minutes.
5
Keegan's an
minutes.
overachiever.
Set it to 1 and just go through them.
Next exercise, mule kick.
Slow to march.
That's your own fault, Keegan.
Sounds good.
It's not even doing it. Oh, there's yours.
Mule kick.
I did not pick mule kick.
Yeah.
Next.
Well, skip it. Do one like one.
Exercise, jumping diagonal, slow march.
It doesn't
That
have
was
this one
fun.
on yet.
Begin 3. Begin from
I'll take so much.
diagonal hopping.
That's not.
Side hopping. Cross countries. Jump rope hops.
Keegan, pick one.
Woo!
Right now.
You're so good.
Come on, boys, we're not moving.
doing a good job.
It says slow march.
Yeah.
Slow march, you're not even moving your feet.
You're not supposed to move it.
You gotta move. No, you gotta
Every
move.
second, I've done it like 15 times, but it's 30 seconds.
I only
Skip
got,
to the next one. If you don't like it, just skip to the next one. You guys just need to get a feel of these exercises and knowing that these are available to you. So if you want to work on that component of fitness, this is the app to do it.
Thank you, Miss Shelby.
Miss Hall.
Miss Shelby Hall, sorry.
It's Miss Hall.
Sorry, Miss Hall.
Miss
Shelby Hall.
Miss Shelby's for after school
That's
program.
backwards, by the way.
We
Up
have
to
an able
1
exam and
times
review at
up.
1:32 p.m. We're going to do at least 5 minutes of exercise per day. On rest days, we're going to do at least 5 minutes of stretching to build a daily habit.
All right, you guys can have a seat for me. You guys all looked really good. Working on all those different components. Can I have a volunteer to tell me what exercise they just did with their partner and how it felt? Like, what makes you think it was a good exercise for that component?
We did slow march, and
Okay.
my legs burn now.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh, you're just building that muscle. So what was it? Muscular strength?
Endurance.
Endurance?
Yeah.
That means we can march longer and
Yeah.
faster now.
Oh, that's good for
And
your
farther.
marching band, folks.
Yeah.
Keegan?
I did, the side shuffles,
What component did that work?
cardiovascular.
Okay, very good. Rachel, Rebecca?
You did fast feet,
Endurance.
Okay, and what did that work?
cardiovascular endurance. Get 'em.
Alright guys, you have an exit slip on the bottom of your chart. Please go ahead and do that. Answer it to the best of your ability. Effort is graded. It's not a race. Just keep it. I'll take it. Just hang tight.
Finish.
That's awesome, Keegan, but you gotta stay quiet.
We had this kid in my middle school.
No one gets
It's just,
Nice, nice words.
and we had a teacher named Miss Hall, right? But this kid, I was asleep. Oh, he was telling you a story.
Oh, can we do it when she's not?
Yeah, sorry.
Alright, is everyone done? Alright, I have a few closure questions and then we can be done. Why do you think that app I showed you guys can help with the 5 components of fitness?
Shows us exercises we can do to help the 5 components.
That's right, Matt. So good. Can anyone tell me a component of fitness? And then maybe part of the definition? Do you remember?
Cardiovascular endurance, you're able to do things longer.
Okay.
your heart. It's for your heart. You can do muscular endurance longer. Jake.
Be nice. Becca, anything, or you good?
Flexibility,
Okay, so what's the definition?
the range of motion of a joint.
Yeah, good. Alright guys, thank you so much. That's class. Please turn in your papers up here on the desk.